What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. Y'all know what it is. I'll jump right into it. Deontay Wilder said he gonna get in the ring and go face to face with Anthony Joshua. After Joshua presumably beats Joseph Parker March 31st, and Wilder has to beat Luis Ortiz first as well. So some things have to happen before that does happen. But Wilder seeming pretty thirsty. For Anthony Joshua. It's to the point where I'm like, bro. At the end of the day, man, instead of you being thirsty and all that other type of stuff that he's doing right now, and basically begging Joshua to fight him. At first, I thought it was cool that he was calling him out, but at the end of the day, now that you basically trying to run this man down and force him to fight you and trying to pull out all the stops, I understand you want to fight bad, but at the end of the day, you got to go to the negotiation table and prove that you want to fight. Like, there's no way in hell Deontay Wilder deserves 50-50 versus Anthony Joshua. There's no way in hell that he has to demand that the fight happen in the U.S. It's no way. And I'm just keeping it real. Like, he should basically be trying to do anything and everything to make the Joshua fight happen. If it's 60-40 or 60, I mean, if Parker got 60-30 or 70-30, I believe Wilder's worth 60-40. Because I believe it's a bigger fight in the U.S. Maybe not in the U.K., but in the U.S. it's definitely a bigger fight. And rightfully so, it should go down. It should go down in the UK. But going face to face, I don't have no issue with that. You know what I'm saying? Him and Fury went face to face after Wilder beat somebody. I can't remember who Wilder beat, but Fury hopped in the ring, but the fight didn't happen. And I understand he's trying to get the juices flowing, but it seems like he's begging like Joseph Parker, and it seems like it's trending towards him begging and asking Anthony Joshua for a handout to fight him. And we know what Anthony Joshua is trying to do. They're trying to take Anthony Joshua to HBO. That's why Eddie Hearn has a relationship with HBO with Daniel Jacobs and Jarrell B. Baby Miller, and he's trying to get more fighters to come on HBO with him with Matchroom USA, and that ain't. They just didn't ask Eddie Hearn to come to HBO and bring some of his USA Matchroom fighters over there. That deal is already done with him and Anthony Joshua going to HBO. There's no way Anthony Joshua is going back to Showtime unless Showtime digs deep in his pocket and brings Joshua back, and it doesn't make sense. I mean, most of Joshua fight are on in the afternoon. And he fights two times a year, kind of springish, March, April, Mayish, and then he comes back in the fall. And one of his fights in the spring, and in the summer is fall type fights. I mean, spring, summers type fights. I mean, the viewerships don't be that good, for the simple fact that people are out enjoying the non-cold weather now in most of those cold states. They're enjoying the good weather. Nobody's in their house on a Saturday at 4 o'clock while it's sunny outside, And, I don't know why they feel so, obligated to keep Anthony Joshua. I mean, his numbers has not even cracked a million views on his Showtime. I didn't think his replay with Klitschko cracked a million, but I think it was close. But I'm just saying, it's pointless for you guys to bow down and keep, and get this guy's viewership. He's not a ticket puller in the U.S. yet. And he has no ambitions to come to the U.S. and be a ticket puller. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Deontay Wilder got to get through his head, This guy don't want to come to the U.S., and that's fine. If he don't want to come to the U.S., he don't understand the financial implications of coming to the U.S. and why it's bigger and better than the U.K. and it's way bigger in North America. I mean, it is what it is. I done said it several times. The pay-per-view is triple what he's making over there, starting at $60. The tickets that he's selling over there, he can, times them times 10 if he blows up over here. But he's not confident about blowing up over here. He's happy where he's at. He's comfortable, and Deontay Wilder has to understand that. That this guy's comfortable. I'm going to have to compromise. I want 50-50, but look, I'm good with 60-40. You can go down 55-35 and the winner get the 10%. If you want a rematch clause like Joseph Parker, then I get the lion's share of the money. I don't need no rematch clause. If he's confident about that, it is what it is. He ain't got to show up there and go face-to-face with Anthony Joshua and try to confront that man, even though that's a good idea. But at the end of the day, every move that he's make, every time that he's bringing Anthony Joshua's name up, he's seeming more thirsty and begging for a fight with him. And that's not what you want to make it seem. You should have got Joseph Parker in the ring and got 2 belts and enticed him and kind of baited him to fight you a little bit more. But at the end of the day, we know Joshua and his team don't want to fight for whatever reason it is, and that's fine and dandy. And Wilder's trying to force it when he's made bad business decisions time and time again in his career. He hasn't fought a top fighter until he's fighting Luis Ortiz, if you consider a top fighter. He didn't get Joseph Parker in the ring and try to compromise and give up a little bit more money to get Parker in the ring and get that belt. That belt was very important that he got from Parker. and getting the Anthony Joshua fight, but he didn't go out his way to get that belt. Even if it's taking a 60-40 less split to Joseph Parker, the belt was very important. And at the end of the day, I think, Wilder just cares about money at this point. And especially when it comes to Parker and Joshua. And at the end of the day, he can get in the ring he wants to. They already trying to set up Joshua and Jarrell Miller or Povetkin or something like that. So just seem a little thirsty to me. TBC, we gone.